Greetings everyone and welcome back, this is Marco, and today we are taking a look at the Jupiter 21M. When it comes to vintage Soviet lenses, most will tell you that you need the Mir 1V, the Helios 44 and the Jupiter 9 to have the perfect kit, with some that might add the Tyre 11 to the list. Yet there are many more interesting lenses that are left out of the conversation, and the Jupiter 21M is one of those. Not long ago I found, this little beast of a lens at a local flea market, and I was surprised to find out that it came with the original owner's manual and warranty still mostly intact. I asked my Russian friend Masha to help me out to translate parts of the owner's manual, and we found out that it came out from the Vologda Optical and Mechanical Plant, or VOMZ, in June 1993. VOMZ was founded in 1971 in the city of Vologda in Russia, and between 1977 and 1986 it was part of Lomo. Interestingly enough, it is still active producing thermal imaging cameras. Coincidentally, my Mir 1V comes from the same plant. Now, let's take a closer look. The Jupiter 21M is big. It weighs 980 grams, almost a full kilogram. It is 15.5 centimeters long when focused to infinity and 18 centimeters when fully extended. The built-in sun hood takes it to almost 20 centimeters. The front thread measures 58 millimeters. The Aries is clicked with 8 blades and it goes from f4 to f22. Below the aperture ring there's one more that switches from manual to auto exposure, and it could be used as a stepless aperture, but it's a bit finicky to do so. The focusing ring is once more big but smooth, and it turns around 300 degrees. Minimum focusing distance is 1.8 meters or 6 feet. The M in the name of the Jupiter 21M stands for M42, the mount, but it also came in two more variants, the 21T with a T-mount and the 21A, which came in a few different mounts like M42, M39, Pentax A, Nikon F, and a few more. In terms of sharpness, the Jupiter surpasses my expectations. There is not much difference at all between f4 and f8, so much so that I had to double check the metadata of the pictures. Background blur is soft and bokeh balls are quite big, but not the cleanest. Also, at 200mm, a maximum aperture of f4 is plenty enough for a shallow depth of field, especially up close. Chromatic aberration is present, wide open, and can be distracting on high contrast areas, but it almost completely disappears by f8. Flaring doesn't seem to be a problem, even shooting towards the sun, but ghosting can be seen here and there with closer sources of light. And now, let me show you some samples. at the end of the day, the Jupiter 21M is better than what I was expecting. And we are all guilty of saying this way too much. It is built like a tank. And that is also the main con of this lens. It is big and unwieldy. For people like me doing run and gun, it's basically useless, taking too much space and weight in the bag. But if it fits your workflow, if you can make it work for you, then, well, it's a good lens. And that brings us full circle. The Jupiter 21M is a good lens, but it's hard to find the right use for it, making it, well, less popular than other options. So if you own one, let me know in the comments how you use it, what you use it for, how does it fit in your workflow. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!